Dear student, in this video I am going to continue the next part of strength of organic acids and bases. Now, which are the factors responsible for stability of conjugate base? The first factor is electronegativity of E. The second, electron withdrawing inductive effect, that is minus I effect. And the third factor, electron withdrawing resonance effect or mesmeric effect. So what is the difference between the resonance effect and mesmeric effect? Resonance effect is the electron distribution by carbon, that is called as a resonance effect. If the electron distribution by heteroatom, it is called as a mesmeric effect. What is inductive effect? Inductive effect, when a heteroatom is present in a bond, it polarizes the bond, and due to that polarization, whether that polarization with respect to different groups, whether it is attached to the electron donating group or it is attached to the electron withdrawing group, regarding with that, what type of effect it generates. Now, for the factors which are responsible for the stability of conjugate base, the should be a highly electronegative atom. Then the negative charge generated on A, that has to be stabilized by electron withdrawing inductive effect and electron withdrawing resonance effect. Let us consider this example. Here, simple aliphatic saturated and unsaturated aliphatic carboxylic acid. These two examples we are going to discuss under this heading. Now, simple aliphatic saturated acids, first of all. So this is the acetic acid, and this one is the formic acid. The pK value is nearly about 4.76. This one is 3.77. So as it is an acid, so first step is how it dissociates and loses the proton. So acetic acid dissociate, it gives acetate ion plus proton. So acetate ion is what? It is a conjugate base. And what is A? A is this oxygen. So negative charge is present on oxygen, therefore electronegativity of A is important. Now it fulfills the requirement that the negative charge is present on oxygen, so that is electronegative atom. What is the next thing? That this oxygen is attached to CH3CO group. CH3CO group, that is this entire group is electron withdrawing group. CH3CO group is electron withdrawing group. So how it is electron withdrawing group? So look at, due to this type of a electron withdrawing resonance effect, the negative charge which is present on this oxygen, it forms a double bond over here, and then double bond changes to single bond. So this is what? This is electron withdrawing resonance effect. So carbonyl group shows minus R effect. What happens to this methyl group? So what is the role of methyl group? Methyl group, alkyl groups are showing electron donating inductive effect. So methyl group shows plus I effect, while carbonyl group shows minus R effect. And these are the resonating structure we can write for the conjugate base. So same is over here. Formic acid dissociate as formate plus H plus. The same type of minus R effect is present here. That is carbonyl group shows minus I effect, which is similar to acetate ion. But the one, instead of methyl group, there is a presence of hydrogen. Now hydrogen is not showing a electron donating inductive effect. So absence of plus I effect. And these are the two resonating structures of formate ion. So once you complete this, then the next part of explanation is, because of these factors, why the acetic acid is a weak acid and formic acid is a strong acid. From which we identified this values 4.76 and 3.77 indicate what? Formic acid is strong acid as compared to this. As pK value go on decreasing, the acidity go on increasing. There is an inverse relation between the pK and acidity. So how we can explain these two things? So from one side you write down acetic acid, other side write down formic acid. So first point of explanation, larger the pK, weaker is the acid. Exactly opposite, smaller the pK, stronger is the acid. If the acid is weak, indicate what? Conjugate base is less stable. If the acid is strong, indicate what? Conjugate base is more stable. Why the conjugate base is less stable? The answer for this, either there is an absence of electron withdrawing group, that can be possible, or the another is, instead of electron withdrawing group, there is a presence of electron donating effect. So when the conjugate base is less stable, the two factors can be possible. Either there is absence of electron withdrawing group or presence of electron donating effect. If the conjugate base is more stable in formic acid, that indicate there is a presence of electron withdrawing group or absence of electron donating effect. So as this is a weak acid, indicate what? Conjugate base acetate is less stable while formate is more stable. Now we have to answer the question, why the acetate is less stable? So in resonating structure, the oxygen bears the negative charge. Therefore, it is more stable as oxygen is highly electronegative atom. So for acetate, we have a resonating structure, and which group participate in the resonance? That carbonyl group participate in the resonance. The same is the same point we can apply in this also. The resonating structure, the oxygen bears a negative charge, which is highly electronegative atom. But the next part of explanation is, as the CH3 group is present in acetic acid and it shows plus I effect, therefore it decreases the stability of conjugate by base due to the localization of charge. Hence, as CH3 group is absent in formic acid, therefore conjugate base is more stable as compared to acetate ion. If the conjugate base is less stable, indicate what? HA bond is strong, so this HA bond is weak. So HA bond is strong means it dissociates slowly, this one dissociates fast. So acetic acid is weak acid as compared to formic acid. So in that way, we have to explain these two acids on the basis of stability of conjugate base. So for the stability of conjugate base, you always remember whether there is a presence of electron withdrawing group or absence of electron withdrawing group, or we can also find out is there presence of electron donating effect. If the stability decreases, that indicate presence of electron donating group. If stability increases, that indicate there is a presence of electron withdrawing effect, and that we have to find it out. Now, next example, unsaturation in the acid. If the unsaturation increases, acidity also increases. So look at here, there is a triple bond. So this is a sp carbon. This one is double bond. So it is a sp2 carbon, and this is a saturated carbon. So sp3 carbon. So pK values are given 1.84, 4.24, and 4.88. So we can say that if the unsaturated carbon is present, so automatically you can see smaller the pK value, stronger is the acid. So for sp carbon, the acidity increases as compared to sp2 as compared to sp3. What is the name of this compound? So as 1, 2, 3 carbon, so it is a propane ring, propane chain, but the saturated form of this, we can call it is a propanoic acid. If the double bond is present, we have to replace A by E, that is propanoic acid. And if triple bond is there, so suffix has to be changed by Y, propanoic acid. So this is propanoic acid, propanoic acid, and propanoic acid. So why this happens? The answer for this, as soon as the unsaturation increases, the electrons are drawn closer to the carbon nucleus than in a saturated sp3 hybridized atom. The unsaturated, due to increase of unsaturation, the S contribution goes on increasing, that is in sp carbon atom is less electron donating as compared to sp2 and sp3 respectively. S contribution goes on increasing. So here S contribution is what? Here S contribution is 50%. This one is here sp2, here it is 33.33%, and in this it is 25%. So sp3 carbon, the S character is 25%. So as S contribution goes on increasing, that is in sp carbon atom, the less electron donating as compared to sp2 and sp3 respectively. So it is less electron donating group. So because of that, what happens? In other words, it acts as an electron withdrawing group. So less electron donating effect means it acts as an electron withdrawing group. So as the electron donating effect increases from sp to sp2 to sp3 respectively, it decreases the stability of conjugate base in same order. So strength of HA bond increases from sp to sp2 to sp3. Hence, propanoic acid dissociate faster as compared to propanoic and then propanoic acid. So propanoic acid is strong acid compared to other two acids. Now next is substituted aliphatic acids. So if you are going to increase the substitution, now look at here, this is 2 carbon, it is acetic acid. This is 3, it is a propanoic acid. Now here it is 3, but the substituent is present at alpha carbon. So what we put, this one is what? IUPAC nomenclature. It is 2-methyl propanoic acid, and this is 2,2-dimethyl propanoic acid. So acetic acid, propanoic acid, 2-methyl propanoic acid, and 2,2-dimethyl propanoic acid. So you can see, look at the pK value 4.46, 4.88, 4.86, 5.05. So what we conclude from this, the pK value goes on decreasing, pK value goes on increasing as we are adding one more carbon every time on alpha carbon. So which is the alpha carbon? So this is the alpha carbon. Alpha carbon is that carbon which is next to the carbonyl carbon. So this is a carbonyl carbon. Next to that, this is a alpha carbon. Now in this in this structure on alpha carbon, only hydrogens are the substituent. No carbon is a substituent. Now look at in propanoic acid. On this alpha carbon, there is one substituent, that is methyl group. In this, on this alpha carbon, how many substituent? There are two substituents. That is 2 methyl groups are present on alpha carbon, and in this structure on this alpha carbon 3 methyl groups are present. So from that what we conclude, there is a increase of substitution, and that substitution is what? Again methyl group that you are going to add alkyl group, means which effect is going to increase, or electron donating inductive effect go on increasing. So as you start adding alkyl groups at alpha carbon, the acidity go on decreasing. The reason behind is plus I effect go on increasing. The plus I effect go on increasing from A to D as crowding increases. Plus I effect decreases with distance. So due to plus I effect, what happens? It destabilizes the conjugate base. So dissociation of acid goes on decreasing from A to D. So acidity goes on decreasing in the same order. So pK value decreases. So pK value, so instead of decreases, you write here pK value increases due to plus I effect. So you correct this thing. So pK value increases due to plus I effect. Now the next one. So this is again an acetic acid. Now in previous example, what we discussed, on alpha carbon, we are adding a electron donating group. Now on alpha carbon, we are going to add the electron withdrawing groups. So electron withdrawing groups are in terms of a halogen. So on this alpha carbon, there is no substitution. Now this alpha carbon, there is what? There is a, now this is alpha carbon. So which substituent is present? Electron withdrawing group. So again, this alpha carbon, there is a presence of electron withdrawing group. Same is here. So this is alpha carbon. Again, this one is alpha carbon. Now, let us first of all, we'll explain with the acetic acid, and then we extend our explanation to the next two remaining acids. Now, look at here. A 4.76, B 2.57, C 2.86, D 2.90, and this is 3.16 in case of E. So what you can see, what is the electronegativity? It is fluoro, chloro, bromo, iodo, right? So fluoro is highly electronegative, than chloro, than bromo, than iodo. As soon as electronegativity go on decreasing, the minus I effect also go on decreasing. As minus I effect decreases, the stability of conjugate base also decreases. Hence, rate of dissociation go on decreasing from B to C to D to A. So, because of that, this E is a weak acid as compared to B. From the pK value, we can conclude this thing, that is presence of electron withdrawing group on alpha carbon increases the acidity of compound. Now in this example, on the alpha carbon, instead of one electron withdrawing group, there is presence of two electron withdrawing group in case of A, while in case of G, instead of two electron withdrawing groups on alpha carbon, there is a presence of three electron withdrawing groups on alpha carbon. As you increase the number of electron withdrawing group, it automatically increases the minus I effect. As the minus I effect go on increasing, automatically it increases the stability of conjugate base. Because of that, the rate of dissociation is fast. As the rate of dissociation is fast, then it is a strong acid. So as the number of electron withdrawing group increases in compound G, therefore look at the pK value, it is 0.65, so it is a strong acid. So number of electron withdrawing groups present on alpha carbon, it increases the acidity of compound. So same is written over here. Minus I effect increases as electronegativity increases. Minus I effect decreases with distance. It increases the stability of conjugate base. Electronegativity decreases from fluoro to chloro to bromo to iodo, that is A to D. Acidity goes on decreasing in the same order. The number of electronegative atom increases. The minus I effect also increases. Acidity increases with increase in number of electronegative atom. So pK value decreases due to minus I effect. So again, you make the correction here. So pK value decreases due to minus I effect, which is present in G. So make the correction with this. Now this is the next example. Now this is what 1, 2, 3, 4. It is a butanoic acid. 4 carbon chain. It is a butanoic acid. This is the chloro group is present on alpha carbon. That is alpha chlorobutanoic acid. Now chloro group is present on beta carbon. So it is a beta-chlorobutanoic acid. And in the last example, that is chloro group is present on gamma carbon, that is gamma chlorobutanoic acid. So butanoic acid, alpha chlorobutanoic acid, beta chlorobutanoic acid, and this one is gamma chlorobutanoic acid. So what you see, there is a presence of, as compared to the butanoic acid, the remaining three acids are strong acid. From the pK value, we can conclude it's 4.82, this is 2.84, 4.06, 4.52. So what we see in compound B, C, D, the pK value go on decreasing. That means the pK value as compared to A, the pK value is small. That means as compared to A, B, C, D are strong acid. What is the reason behind it? Because in compound A, there is an absence of halogen, there is an absence of electron withdrawing group, while in compound B, C, D, there is a presence of electron withdrawing group. So what is the role of electron withdrawing group? It stabilizes the conjugate base. As it increases the stability of the conjugate base, therefore, the rate of reaction, or we can call that is the rate of forward reaction increases, that is the rate of dissociation also increases. Rate of dissociation increases, the acidity also increases. Because of this factor, B, C, D are strong acid as compared to A. But look at the trend in compound B, C, D. In compound B, C, D, B is a strong acid as compared to C as compared to D. What is the reason behind it? That is, electron withdrawing group is present on alpha carbon, electron withdrawing group present on beta carbon, electron withdrawing group present on gamma carbon. Now the distance go on increasing from the acid functional group. As the distance go on increasing, that you already know, the inductive effect depends on distance. As the minus I effect go on decreasing from B to C to D, automatically it decreases the stability of conjugate base from B to C to D. So because of this, the conjugate base of B among all the structure is highly stable, hence it acts as a strong acid, that is, it shows pK 2.84. But as the distance go on increasing, the pK value go on also increasing, and that's why acidity go on decreasing. Now this is the next example. In next example, now this is a butanoic acid. This is alpha chlorobutanoic acid. Now this is beta chlorobutanoic acid. The strength of halogen substituted carboxylic acid alpha, beta, gamma decreases as the distance of halogen increases from carboxyl acid group. In compound A, there is absence of Cl, so minus I effect is absent. Because of this, the BCD, due to presence of Cl group, it increases the stability of conjugate base. So these acids are strong as compared to A. But as inductive effect depends on distance, so the distance increases, the effect of inductive effect also decreases from B to C to D. So for this, please go through these references, Jerry March, Cledon, and Solomons.